All right, y'all. Welcome. I think we locked in now. I think I'm all set. I was experiencing some technical difficulties, but I think we are live now. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes until everybody starts to join the chat because I do know I had some people waiting in the other live stream. So I'm hoping YouTube sends that just sends that notification to those of you that were waiting. But for those of you that will be catching this on the playback, my name is Akil McLeod. I'm a full-time reseller. I went to the Goodwill thrift haul. Went to the Goodwill store yesterday. They had their 50% off sale, and they usually have their 50% off sale. I believe it's the second Monday, the second Wednesday of the month, and the last Wednesday of the month. So this was definitely one of those opportunities where I like to just take some risks in terms of brands, where I try out some different brands because I'm paying a lot less than I usually would. And I don't do as much research there because, of course, it's a lot of hustle and bustle. It's a lot of competition in there. It's people that's reselling. It's people that's just trying to buy stuff for their family. So it's usually just chaos. And the evening sales that happen during that time, I'm competing with people that are just getting off of work. So it's crazy in there. It's like a zoo. But like I said, I'm super competitive. So I'm usually the first person in the door. And this time around, like usual, I was probably like the first or second person in the door. And I was able to grab a bunch of stuff. And believe me, this is the most I've ever spent at a Goodwill, period. Show y'all the receipt. Crazy long receipt. Look at the bottom of the receipt. Your boy spent $175. So this is gonna be the thumbnail right here. Now I'm gonna take a different thumbnail later on. But like I said, this is crazy. I had to put it on. I had to go live for y'all so I could engage with you guys. I said I was gonna do a video every day this week, so I'm just trying to make sure that I maintain that. But I just wanted to share this haul with y'all because I know for some people $175 is a lot to spend, and this might be maybe a little discouraging. You might feel a little overwhelmed with a lot of this stuff I'm gonna share with you guys. But trust me, I've been doing this for a little while now. It's one of those things where I'm kind of doing this just to show you guys a little more of the process, give you guys some inspiration, some motivation. And like I dropped the video yesterday about the top 3 cards, in my opinion, that everybody that's trying to be an entrepreneur, if you're into reselling, that you should use. So if you didn't catch that video, do that. Because as you guys can see on the bottom of this, I purchased all these stuff with a credit card. I didn't just go in there and throw cash around all willy-nilly because that would just not make any sense. So let me see who's in the chat. We got 22 people in the chat. Hit the like button if you're here because I'm about to just run through this whole super quick. I'll probably do an hour on this live stream, maybe more. But like I said, if you're in the chat, hit the like button. I'll definitely appreciate it. We got everybody in here saying hello. What's good, y'all? I'm glad y'all here. Label check everyone in the chat. You've been on it this week. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to put out this content. It's the end of the month. I'm just trying to finish the month strong. We got Derek Douglas. If I have a lot of inventory, should I keep buying or chill out and list? You probably should chill out and list if you got a bunch of inventory. Don't be like me. I go thrifting every day because I love it. But if you have inventory, I suggest you list it, try to make some money back, and then go back out and list. But for me, I go to the gym every day. My thrift store is right by the gym. So it's inevitable for me to go every day. But don't be like me because it's a bad habit. I'm just that type of person. But I'm gonna jump right into it. First pair of boots we got is these Vasque hiking boots. Now, Vasque hiking boots is one of those brands that not to say that it doesn't sell for a ton of money, but I only pick it up if I can get it for a good deal. And some of their boots sell for a lot of profit, some don't. These in particular, I don't think they do. I ran the comps really quickly because, like I said, I usually don't run comps on shoes or anything while I'm in the 50% off sale, but I'm familiar with this brand. And because it said Gore-Tex on the side, as you guys can see there, I decided to pick them up. These were only $3. So I figured there was nothing to lose with these. These were in a size 6.5. And it's not in the best condition, but in my experience, when it comes to hiking boots, they don't need to be super clean. I'm probably still going to clean it up just so I could get a little more money. But hiking boots, I've sold hiking boots that were really beat up, in my opinion, and they still sold for like $100, depending on the brand. So these boots, these are from Vasque. That's a picture of the logo right there, so you can see how to spell that if you guys are looking for it. These, I'll probably get like $40 for these. Not a ton of money, but I said, $3 you spend on that, I'll do that all day long. You could run a super profitable business doing those type of margins, just trying to do that in scale. Next, we got a pair of these Reebok CrossFit sneakers for women. CrossFit shoes, I usually always pick them up, especially with these Reebok shoes, and especially if it has like this kind of plasticky cage in front of it. These usually sell for like 40 to 50 bucks for me. I'm gonna definitely clean these up so I can ask top dollar for these Reebok CrossFit, just in case you didn't see those right there. That's what that logo looks like. Got the little hit on the back. So CF7 or something like that, these are called. I'll probably get 40 to 50 bucks for these, depending on how good I clean these up. Also paid $5 for these shoes, so definitely not a bad deal. I basically paid between $5 and $10 for all these shoes. So I might not tell you guys exactly what it was, but I paid no more than $10 for all of these shoes. Next up, let me see who's in the chat. I definitely don't want to ignore anybody. My man Derek Douglas said, I'm addicted to the thrift store. You already know it's a bad addiction, but it's one of those things where it's not drugs and it's not alcohol. So if you making money doing it, by all means, carry on, my friend. That's what we do. You can't buy a burger for $3. You definitely cannot. These burgers out here in Santa Barbara, these burgers is like $15 and they're not even that good. So next up, we got these pair of Salomon, and these are the Speed Cross 3s. Now, these shoes, I've sold these several times in the past. I've sold these shoes for like $70 if they were in really good condition. I've had a few pairs that came across my way that were brand new in the box, and of course, I sold those for like $100. These in particular, the Speed Cross 3, I'll probably get about, if I had to be conservative, I'd say anywhere between 50 and 60 bucks. I'm going to clean these up, make them look nice, and I probably will get somewhere around that. And these usually sell really quickly for me. So this is a no-brainer. These is one of the shoes that I had to pay $10 on. I don't see I think I took the price tag off, but I did have to pay $10 for these because they were asking $19 in the store. And who is paying $20 for some shoes in the thrift store nowadays? I told y'all my thrift store, their prices are going up, and it's only affecting the resellers for the most part because we're not buying everything up. But the customers that are buying stuff for themselves, they're not spending that much money. So a lot of stuff is just sitting around. So that's how I was able to grab those. Let's see. I also have a lot of inventory. I love the thrill of the find, but not listing. That's one of the toughest parts. You just got to find that type of balance. That's why I try to list every day. I was telling you guys in my last video, you got to you have to find that consistency in everything you're doing. So for me, I try to list every single day. Even if that means I just list 5 things for that day, that means I'm at least getting used to doing that 5 times a day. These shoes I got, these were in really good condition, probably worn one time. These were really clean. These I got for the price tag is still on these. These were $12.99 on the price tag. So $6.50 for these shoes. Like I said, Goodwill price is going up. And when I first moved here, these shoes would have easily been $5.99 or $6.99 easily. But they're raising all their prices, and stuff is starting to sit a lot longer. So I was able to grab these up. These don't need a lot of cleaning whatsoever. I'm probably going to get maybe $40 for these shoes. I'll have to run the comps again, but I'm not sure. Don't y'all just love when a live video is going on? You see all the fumbles and everything. But this is definitely one of those shoes I probably won't get a ton of money for, because even in Adidas, these probably aren't selling for that much. So quick $40 for those. Turn $6 into 40. Let's see who's in here. What's the maximum size men's shoe you would recommend? The maximum size, the largest size shoe I saw was a size 18. It sat for a long time, but it did sell. I think if it's like a regular traditional shoe, I would say probably a 14. But like I said, I've sold huge shoes before, but it takes a long time to sell. I got a Marantz receiver for $15 in Goodwill. That's what's up. That's going to sell for some good money because Marantz is a very high quality brand. My suggestion is shop your own inventory. It reignites the thrill. Go back in some old inventory and get renewed. That's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. Sometimes I'll buy some stuff and I'll completely forget about it. Like I said, sometimes I'll buy some stuff to sell and I completely forgot, and I go through it and I get excited. And then I'm excited to list. So that's definitely a good tip right there. Next up is this pair of Merrells. Merrells is a really good brand to sell. It just depends on the particular brand, on the style. Some Merrell styles don't do that well at all. These in particular, these should do pretty well for me. The name is usually always on the inside. These only say Black Merrell Performance Footwear, size 8. So I'm guessing I'll probably get maybe $40 for these, maybe 50. These are in really good condition. They have those Vibram soles that people that usually go outdoors and hike and stuff like that, they love those Vibram soles. So I'll probably get 40 to 50 bucks for these. I'll also have to check the comps just to see, but I usually will get anywhere between there for these type of shoes. I used to get a lot more, but of course people know about Merrill. So anytime a lot of people know about certain brands, the value tends to go down, but it is what it is. You just got to keep rolling with the punches and make it do what it do. Let's see. Thrift stores out here in LA are crazy, super overpriced. That's a fact. That's why I don't usually thrift in LA. There's a few spots that I like, but I don't go often enough. But there's someone in my Patreon that's definitely going out to LA. I gave her some spots, so hopefully she gets lucky and finds some stuff. Because when I went out to LA a few months ago, I actually found those pair of Gucci loafers for $60 and those sold for $360. So that was crazy right there. Anytime stuff like that it doesn't happen to me often where I get crazy flips, but anytime those type of flips happen, it's always a big win, and it encourages you to keep going. So even if the thrift stores are expensive, I still go, you know what I mean? Because you never know what you find. Next up is this pair of Danner boots. These are pretty dirty, but I will clean these up before I list them. It's just some dirt, so I'll get rid of the stains with scrubbing bubbles or rubbing alcohol. Those are two things I use to clean shoes, and these were $9.99, so I got these for $5. That focus for you guys? So I got these for $5. I'll clean these up. Danner boots sell. It kind of fluctuates. Sometimes I sold Danner boots for like $100, and then I never sold this exact model. These are, I'm guessing, a women's size 6.5. So I'll probably get maybe $50 for these once I clean them up, make them look good. But another thing is too, to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna take my time listing a lot of these. I'm gonna list probably all the shoes probably tomorrow, list a lot of the clothes throughout the week. But I'm not gonna like kill myself trying to list all these stuff in one day. I suggest you guys, like I said, list every day, 5 a day, 10 a day. Just list however you can, but you don't want to overwork yourself and then list everything you have and then you experience slow sales because you don't have anything to put in your store. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Thrift stores are pretty reasonable in my area, but shoes are always so beat up, especially sneakers. They're never worth buying. That's the thing. I don't mind cleaning up shoes. So some people would pass on some of these because they were dirty, but for me, I don't mind cleaning it up because it doesn't take me that long. I could clean 10 pairs of shoes in less than an hour. So for me, I don't mind it. I actually got 2 videos on cleaning shoes. So if you guys go through some of my videos, you would see 2 of them where I talked about cleaning knitted shoes, like shoes that have a mesh, and then other like harder suedes and stuff like that. So just check out the channel. I got 2 videos on that. How do you travel to Goodwill? Do you travel to Goodwills or do you just concentrate on a certain area? I usually just stick to one area for the most part. I usually just stick in my little zone where there's a couple thrift stores, and I just hit those same thrift stores often. Anytime I'm out of town, I always hit the thrift store. If I'm on vacation or I'm just, out of town for whatever reason for a weekend, I always hit the thrift. For me, it's a hobby. So whether or not I was doing this full time, I would always be in the thrift stores anyway. I also found some women's hoka. Would you suggest washing in the machine? I've definitely washed shoes in the washing machine. Several times I've done that. It comes out perfectly fine. Some people suggest not to do that, but for me, it's worked. So I would definitely suggest you try it. I don't dry them in the dryer though. I'll put it outside and I'll let it air dry, but I don't put them in the dryer because that might mess up that might cause separation because of the glue. Do you travel? I got that one. Nashville has some really good thrift stores, but they are starting to increase the prices on a lot of things. That's what's going on right now. All these thrift stores, they're getting knowledge. They're hiring workers just to watch videos like this. But I mean, I don't care. Like, I'm still gonna be out there doing it, and I'm always outsmart them. There's always brands that they don't know. So you just got to do the work. That's just how my attitude is. It's like you just got to keep moving, move forward. Next up is these pair of cowboy boots. And I usually don't pick up cowboy boots, but I just decided why not? It's half off. I think I paid $5 for these. These are really clean. And I didn't even see a name on this, but it did say made in USA on the inside. So I figured if I take some really good pictures, I might be able to get some decent money. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a bird. Might be a turkey on the back of that. I'm not really sure. But these are dope. You could tell it's real leather, made in USA. That's always a good thing. So I'll probably shoot for $50 for these, and we'll see how it sells. Definitely put these up on Poshmark. I know cowboy boots people are going to be trying to get these more often, especially for the next couple of months. So I figured it's worth the risk. Another pair of cowboy boots that I got, and this is something I'm more familiar with. These are Ariat, Ariat. These are pretty good condition as well. Some normal creasing and stuff like that, but I'll probably stuff these with put some bags in there to make the shoes look good and make the form look really nice. And Ariat boots, I probably will get $60 to $70 for these once I make them look good, because Ariat boots are super expensive if you were to buy them regular. I used to get anywhere between 60, 70 boots if I found them in the past. And it's probably one of the few cowboy boots that I know for a fact sells for decent profit. So definitely be on the lookout for this brand. They don't have any branding on this particular, so I can't really show you the logo. Well, there's the logo right there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's what Ariat is about. We got another pair of Merrill shoes right here. These are some low-cut ones, some more hiking shoes. People definitely, I'll probably get maybe $40 for these. These aren't that dope. Regular Vibram soles, but I'll probably get about $40 for these. These are Merrill Beluga. Like I said, in some Merrill shoes, they do have the name on the inside. And fortunately, the name is on the inside of this one. Let me see if we get that to focus. It's not focusing, but it's a Beluga. You guys can check that out on eBay and check the comps. Let's go and see what people are talking about in the chat really quickly. Scrubbing bubbles works like a charm. That's a fact. I'm trying to tell you. It works. Tia Wilson, you inspire me, and I would like to say thanks. Well, thank you. That's what we're here for. We're trying to inspire and motivate. Akil, what up, my dude? What's going on, James? How hard is it to clean shoes? If you like cleaning shoes, it's not that hard. If you don't like it, I suggest you don't even bother yourself with it. Just try to focus on doing the stuff you like. If you don't even like selling clothes, stick to electronics. Have you ever bought a storage unit to resell? No, I actually went to a storage unit, and what it was I went to the storage unit, tried to figure out just a little bit, just to gain the experience. And of course, it was the same group of people that was there. And you can tell they was friends. They've been doing this forever. And of course, when they saw me, everybody had their like antennas up. They was like, who's the new guy? But I didn't even have the intentions of buying anything. I just wanted to see what it was like. And I didn't see anything that like really pushed me to want to buy anything. Prices were fair. Prices went up. It was one storage unit that looked good. Like it had like some guitar cases and stuff like that. But it was so competitive that it started at, I think, $200 and ended at like 2,000. And for me, that's just crazy because it looked kind of good, but it's still a gamble. So that was a little too much for me. But storage units definitely is a good hustle if you got a team to help you move it out. Let's see. How do you get the gum off of the bottom of shoes? I don't even try to get the gum off the bottom. If it got gum, I'm just gonna leave it. Make sure I clean the uppers. I clean the midsole, the uppers. The bottom, I don't really clean too much. Akil ain't letting up. I love it. You gotta push, man. You gotta push. You, like my man Nipsey always say, you gotta work. You gotta work till people recognize you. You can't ask for favors. You can't ask for money. You gotta just work till people, show respect. I definitely use the washing machine for shoes. Absolutely. We can go down Old Town Road in those. People got jokes. You can go down Old Town Road. All right, so we got these Lululemon leggings. I saw these in the thrift. These had some type of mesh something on the side. And I don't usually pick up Lululemon leggings, because that would be a lie. If I see anything Lululemon, I'm definitely picking it up. But I know it doesn't sell like it used to. But these are actually a size 10. They had a little zipper on the inside, and usually that's where you can see the pricing for Lululemon. It's a little pocket right here. And these, I'll probably give these to Dom. I know she's back in the gym. Well, not back in the gym. She's never really left. And anytime I find workout clothes that size 10 might be too big for her, honestly, but see if she wants that. Lululemon leggings, I'll probably sell those for maybe $25, $30 if I was to sell it. If she don't want it, that's probably how much I'll get for it. Next, we got this leather vest, leather motorcycle vest from the brand Easy Riders. And this size is 11-12. So this is definitely a woman's vest. I've sold Easy Riders stuff in the past, like leather jackets, motorcycle jackets. I've sold some for as low as like 80 and as high as like 200. So as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to grab it. Best in the thrift is like $4. So I'll probably get these I picked these up for 250 or 225, I should say. I'll probably get $40 for this, maybe 50. It's in really good condition. So nothing on the back, but Easy Riders is that brand to be on the lookout for. Let's see who's in the chat, what y'all talking about. I'm new on Poshmark. How often do you share your items? 3 times a day, at least. If you don't share, you don't make sales. Unless you got amazing stuff and people are searching for it, then you can get away with it. But I know my stuff is pretty good, but I'm not going to take the chance on it. I'm going to just share it, keep putting it in people's face, and then, they usually do buy. Next up is this Yves Saint Laurent polo. This one wasn't in like great condition. It didn't have any stains, but it didn't have stains, but it just looked dingy to me. You know what I mean? Like it just looks kind of blah. So I'm gonna throw it in the wash, try to bring it back to life. But it is pretty dope. I do know people like these YSL pieces, so I figured why not grab this up. I think I paid $1.25 for this, so I figured why not take a chance on there. Would you ever get a selling permit and sell boutique? To sell boutique on Poshmark, I don't even think you need a permit, honestly. I know there's a lot of people that just open a boutique just to have it. But I do think the seller permit, having like a reseller permit, it definitely is helpful. I'll probably get it next year or before the year is up, just so I can take advantage of some of those benefits. But it's not necessary, but I'll definitely probably get it. I got lucky yesterday at Ross. I got a brand new pair of women's tall Tims for $19.99, retail $150 because no tags per the manager. That's what's up. That's what's up. And getting Tims around this time of the year, that's perfect timing. But I had 2 pairs of Tims in my eBay and my Poshmark store. They sold within about a week apart, so they sell really quickly. See if you got any question. Is there any glue that really works on sneakers? I'm not too sure. Probably try Gorilla Glue or Crazy Glue, something strong, but I haven't had to use any glue for sneakers. Next up is this pair of jeans from Scotch and Soda. Now, this is a brand, it doesn't really sell for that much. For some reason on this brand is expensive if you was to get it in the stores. But usually when I do find it, it doesn't sell for much. But this is something that like a Crossroads or Plato's Closet would take. So I definitely figured why not grab it. And it's a size 32, 34. So probably too long for me. But these jeans are pretty dope. I'm going to try it on and see if I want to keep it. But if I did list these, I'll probably get maybe $30 for these jeans. But I only paid, I think, $4 for these jeans. Scotch and Soda, like I said, it doesn't sell for much. But it's one of those brands that I'll just grab just because I don't see it often. Let's see. Sturgis motorcycle run coming soon. Sturgis is for the real motorcycle people. If you're a real one, if you're a hardcore fan, you out in Sturgis. How do you boost your sales on eBay? I just list all the time. I try to list my stuff competitively. If I see I'm listing something and the market, the last 30 days, I've seen that it sold for $30 and there's people on eBay that has theirs listed for 30. I might list mine for 28. You know what I mean? I do stuff like that, but there's no real rhyme or reason. You just got to keep trying different stuff, see what works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Next up is this Nike Pro Combat shirt. This shirt was dope. It was my size. I got a pair of Air Max in the same color, so of course I had to grab this. This something I'm gonna wear to the gym. I get a whole bunch of Nike stuff for $2 and $1.50, but I like wearing good quality stuff in the gym, so I figured why not. Those will probably sell. If I was to list it, I'll probably list something like that for like $15. That people try to list these shirts, anything more than that, you usually don't get it, especially if it's Poshmark, because Poshmark, the buyer has to pay for shipping. So if they're gonna spend, $15 on the shirt, then $6 on shipping, they're like $23 all in after tax. So something like this I would always buy for me, but I don't buy these to sell. Let's see who's in the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. We got 77 people joining us today. Hit the like button. It lets YouTube know what we're doing is worthwhile. Do you check out closets to see what can be improved? Yes, I offer that service on Patreon. So go to the Patreon. I think the link is in the description. You pay $25 one time. You get access to all my videos. and you can always like downgrade to a lower service if you want to stay in there. If you want to, keep paying the 25 every month, I'll appreciate that too. But I do offer those closet reviews. I've done about maybe seven or eight so far. Everybody was super thankful. So I'm pretty sure the advice I'm giving is worthwhile. If there's anybody in the chat that got a closet review, drop that in the comment section so other people could see it. So y'all know I'm not just making stuff up. Do you check out? Okay, I know it depends on the item, but what is the most you would spend on one clothing item in the thrift store? Like you said, it really just depends. I'm not gonna say I have a limit, but if I know it could sell for a lot of money, if they're asking 100 and I could make 200 or 300, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Most of the time, if they price it high, they already did the research. So chances are I'm gonna be interested if they did price it high. But if they price it for what the market says it sells for, I'm not gonna buy it because then that's just makes no sense. I'm 15 and making Poshmark into a business and have made about $100 in the past month and a half. You inspire me to keep going. That's what's up. 15 making money on Poshmark. I wish Poshmark was out when I was 15. I would have been killing it. But salute to you, 15 years old. By the time you my age, you're gonna be rich. Just keep that hustle going. Next up is this pair of jeans. I never brought this brand before, but it was brand new with tags. It was NYDJ. Never saw this before. This is a pair of women's jeans. And you guys know I don't sell a lot of women's clothing, but brand new with tags. And it on the Nordstrom tag itself, the Nordstrom tag said $82 on it. So anytime I see a retail price on there, I'm not going to always say, oh, I could get $80 for this. Like, no, absolutely not. I just know I could get at least 30. If the retail is $80, I'm like, I could at least get 80. So drop a comment if you guys are familiar with this brand. Any ladies in the chat that know about NYDJ, let me know how much I should sell it. What's this one? Not your daughter's jeans. Okay, not your daughter's jeans. There we go. I appreciate you. Now I know what to put it as because I don't even keep up with women's clothing. There's too much brands. Y'all got too much clothes. It's hard. It's hard work. Men's stuff is easy, at least for me. Let's see. Rag and Bone jeans, dope. Very clean, very nice. Rag and Bone jeans. I should get at least $40 for these. Rag and Bone to look out for. You see that little RB on the back pocket right there. As soon as I saw this, I knew it was worth something. Once again, paid, I think, $4 for these. So these definitely will sell for some decent profit. Got Dom calling me. I'm about to put Dom. I'm on YouTube Live. You calling me?
Oh.
I figured I might as well answer. I wasn't sure if you was watching and you wanted to be a part of the show.
Oh no, I wasn't watching. I had to tell you something about the wedding. But hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. We getting married in 2 weeks. So let me call you back once I'm finished.
Okay.
All right, y'all. That was Dom. She said, "What's up?" All right, keeping it moving. Like I said, these Rag and Bone jeans. If you guys pick these up, type in this as the keyword. I remember I bought these jeans brand new with tags one time, and they sold for like $9. So these jeans in particular, I should at least get 45 to 50, maybe a little more, because these were in really good condition. But RBJ 23X definitely sells for some good money. Next is a pair of shorts. I wasn't sure if these were cycling shorts, but the brand on this was Zoic, and it just looked like high quality to me. So I figured I might as well take a chance. Like I realized I'm like, let me just take a chance on this. I'll do the research when I get home. Still didn't do the research yet, but Zoic, I'm pretty sure these will sell for some decent profit. They even had like that seal that Nike Tech stuff has on it. So I knew that was high quality. So I'm gonna definitely go ahead and list these. Not sure how much for yet, but if y'all want, type it in on eBay, ZOIC. Let me know how it sells. I'll definitely pick that up. Let me see. Do you buy from viewers? Is there certain things you're willing to buy from viewers? Yeah, I'd buy stuff from viewers if y'all got something dope. Because trust me, I don't buy stuff for me. Like I get stuff like this from the thrift for $1.50. But if you got a pair of Vapor Max or some Jordans or something that I like genuinely like, of course I'll buy it. but I'm just not that person that shops for myself. At this point in my life, I'm buying stuff. I'm really trying to focus on the business. The only thing I spend money on is vacations. Outside of that, I try to eat healthy. I don't eat out often, and I don't spend money on clothes. Let's see who else is saying in the chat. My Goodwill prices are getting outrageous. They are starting to charge $30 for used electronics and shoes. That is ridiculous. What city you in, Chris Powers? That is ridiculous. Goodwill is playing. Next up, we got this pair of Ugg sneakers. These were dope. Not sure what style this is, but these were pretty dope in my opinion. They had like a camo print on these, and I usually sell these type of shoes for like maybe 40-50 bucks. I know Ugg sneakers doesn't sell for that much, but these are in a pretty good size. I think these are a size 12 or 13. They look pretty big. Size 13. So I'll probably get maybe 40 or 50 bucks for these. I'm just gonna clean the midsole, make sure the midsole is nice and white, and these should sell pretty quick because it's kind of like a fall colorway. So I know people, some stylish guy with a size 13 would definitely want this. That's if he wears Uggs. Next is another pair of these are some shorts. These are brand new with tags. These are BDG. BDG is Urban Outfitters. So the price tag on these is 50 bucks. So I'll probably price these for like 30, maybe 25. I knew I would get at least a decent amount of profit. I think I paid $2 for these shorts. So pretty clean. I don't usually pick up Urban Outfitters stuff, but I figured since it's only $2, I might as well take a chance on it. Nothing much to lose. We got a ton of clothes here, y'all. I got some pieces in here. I gotta run. I'm gonna start running through it because we're gonna be on here forever if I don't run through it. Next is this North Face zip up. This was really nice, really clean. Perfect time to pick these type of stuff up. Probably get $30 for this one. It's nothing like crazy. It's not like a Summit series or anything like that, but usual essential North Face usually sells for some decent money. Next up, we're just talking about Sturgis. Got a motorcycle jacket right here. This one definitely will sell for maybe, I'm probably get $100 for this, maybe a little less. Maybe 100 is reaching, maybe $80. But I'm gonna price this one high for sure because I know these vintage leather jackets usually sell for some decent profit. I don't see a size tag on this, but if I had to guess, I would say probably about a large. But it is pretty nice. I think I paid $4 for this jacket. Does have the nice little braid, kind of like tassels on the side. So this should sell for at least, like I said, I'm gonna price it high, price it around $80, see how it sells. It is like, wrinkled up and stuff like that, but people like when it has some age to that leather. Let's see. How do Page jeans sell for everyone? I got like 2 or 3 jeans from Page. They don't really sell that well for me, so I probably won't pick them up anymore. Unless it's brand new with tags, but I have a couple pairs and then I really move in. Next is this Henry Lloyd jacket. Now I've been selling, I don't know what it is. I'm finding Henry Lloyd jackets like crazy lately. I found like 5 in the last week, and 1 vest sold today on Poshmark for $40. So this jacket, I'll probably list this one. This one is pretty dope. If you guys can see that, this is actually really dope. They got the little pocket right there. They got the lining for your neck. Keep your neck warm. This is dope. I might hold on to this for a little while. But Henry Lloyd pieces usually sell for a decent amount of profit for me. Usually sells for like $50-$60 for the jackets. Sometimes a little more depending on the style. I've sold one for $100. So this one is dope. I might list this one on the higher end just because I haven't seen one like this before. But show y'all again, Henry Lloyd. I spoke about that a few times in the past. Let's see. Keep moving. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff. This was another jacket that I was not familiar with, but I think it was made in Germany. And German clothing or any like European brands, anytime I find it in the thrift store, it usually does sell for some decent profit. So I'm gonna have to do some research on this piece. I think it said Didriksons. I don't know. This the tag right here. But Didriksons, I'll have to do the research. Not really sure what that's about, but I took a chance on it. Only $2. Next is this Patagonia zip up for women. I was telling you guys before, Patagonia pieces aren't selling for me as crazy as it used to, but since it is about to be fall, winter, this might sell for some more money. I don't think this was a R1 piece or anything like that. Oh, this was a R1 piece. You got the R on the sleeve. Anytime you see this R1, this R on the sleeve, those R pieces usually sell for some more money. I've sold some for like $80. The only problem with this, what I'm just seeing, is the fact that on the zipper, the little tassel that helps you zip it up and down is broken. That's probably why somebody donated this. So of course I'll just take a close-up picture of that. Somebody might care, they might not, but that I won't get top dollar for this anymore. Probably, I don't know, maybe 30, $40. We'll see. Let's see in the chat if anybody's saying, is there any particular brand of cowboy boots that do well? All I know is Ariat. That's the only cowboy boots I know for sure. The other ones, I don't even know the brand, but hopefully those sell. Next, a pair of True Religion jeans. I cannot tell you the last time I picked up True Religions. Cannot tell you. But it was like a skinny fit, and I figured if anybody's rocking True Religions, they would prefer the skinny fit as opposed to the big like flare bottoms. And these are in really good condition. And of course, I paid like $4 for these, so I'm definitely gonna list these probably for $30. See if it sells. But I mean, I don't know. True Religion jeans, it's definitely not what it used to be. Back in the day, you find some True Religion jeans, you know you're gonna make some good money, but that brand is pretty much dead. Let's see. Someone says OMG True Religion is on my bucket list. I've never found it. Well, like I said, the brand is pretty dead, so it's not gonna sell for that much profit anymore. A few years ago, definitely would have known for this stuff. Selling used clothing that somebody just got rid of and didn't want anymore. It's amazing. Only in America. Next is this pair of Patagonia pants. These are like some capris, so they're not like full length. I'll probably put like knickers on the keywords. These Patagonia women's size 0. So these should probably sell for like $20, 25. Probably paid, what's that, $250 for these. Not a lot of money to be made, but it's Patagonia, and I don't mind always picking up Patagonia when I find it. Next, we got this John Varvatos shirt, slim fit. It's a really nice shirt, John Varvatos Star USA, 16 and a half. And it does have the little plastic thing, so this probably isn't brand new, probably was never worn. I don't see any tags on it though, so I can't say brand new with tags. But this shirt was pretty clean. Last John Varvatos shirt that I found, it definitely sold for like sold for like $25. I found some True Religion and never pick it up. It doesn't really sell. Nope. For $4, I'll take a chance on it. Let's see. Patagonia pants. Again, these are some convertible pants. So these actually turn into shorts. I just sold a pair of these maybe 2 weeks ago for like 20. I think it sold for $29.99 on eBay. So definitely have to pick these up again. The convertible pants. Now is the time people are actually picking these up. So like I said, $30. Definitely try to get that. The brand is called Didrikson's, and they sell for pretty good money. Thank you for letting me know, because I never saw that brand before. But once I saw the name, and I think I saw Made in Sweden, I was like, yeah, this is something I need to grab up. Got another pair of Lululemon pants. Not exactly sure if these are leggings or kind of like a springy type of thing going on to it. But these are nice. I don't see a size on these though. So hopefully there's a size. There's a little pocket somewhere on these. But I don't know. Anytime there's no size on this, I probably would just add the measurements and still try to list it. Or Don might just go ahead and take that. Next, another Patagonia shirt. There's so much Patagonia in my area. Patagonia is like their headquarters is a few miles away from me. So it's like I always find Patagonia. People out here wear it all day. So in my thrifts, I find Patagonia all day. Got another Patagonia shirt. These should sell for like maybe $20-25. Nothing crazy. Oh, here we go with some of these jackets. This was a North Face jacket that I found. And this was in one of those bins that nobody was checking. Like this was just a little area where nobody was checking. And I'm just like, let me see what's over here. North Face jacket. Super clean. Oh yeah, this was one thrift. This was one thrift. I was in there for maybe an hour and a half. This was one thrift store. Men's size large. This one I'll probably list this on the higher side for like $60. This was another crazy jacket, and I'm so glad I'm grabbing jackets now because, of course, now is the time to be trying to grab all these jackets up. This is a Columbia, like a vintage Columbia jacket. And I know it's vintage because I haven't seen this tag in a very long time. This one, super dope. Probably going to price this one high. This kind of looks like, it almost got like a Bape feel to it. Like it definitely got that Bape swag to it. So I'm going to definitely list this on the higher end, probably $60, maybe a little more than that if I check the comps. Let's see. Someone said, check out the comps for the Didrikson jacket on Amazon. It will amaze you. I'm going to check it out in a minute. Because once I get it listed, I'm just trying to sell it as soon as possible. Another pair of Nike leggings. Nike stuff always does well. Sells pretty quick. Probably would just give these to Dom as well. I think that's probably why I grabbed those because I knew they won't sell for much on eBay. Here we got a Detroit Redwings jersey. You guys can see it's pretty stained up. But I'm going to try to clean this up, throw it in the washing machine, try to get all them stains out. But it's a CCM jersey, size medium. I always like selling hockey stuff. Hockey stuff usually does well for me, especially the jersey. So I'm definitely didn't mind taking a chance on that. And I think I paid $2 for it. If I can get it really nice and clean, I should definitely get maybe $50 for this one if I can get it really nice and clean. But if not, I have to list it on the lower end if I can't get it clean. This was the other North Face jacket that was right next to the red one. I don't know why nobody was checking for these. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is look at this. High vent. Clean. No real problems with it. High vent jacket. Probably $80 for this jacket all day long. So as you guys can tell, I spent $175 just to catch you up in case you guys just joining in. I spent $175 between like three things. Between these two, this Columbia jacket, the other North Face jacket, and this jacket, I made my money back. Probably throw in this jersey too. And we didn't even talk about shoes or anything. Crazy. Next is this Lucky brand shirt. I actually grabbed this because I thought this was dope. I thought I might keep this for myself. I might keep this one for myself. I haven't seen a Lucky brand shirt that I liked in a long time. I don't think I own anything from Lucky brand, but I do like denim shirts, and this is my style. So I might, if it fits well, I'm gonna keep it. If not, I'll probably list it for like $20. Lucky brand isn't a crazy, doesn't sell for much, but $20 to $25 is how much it'll sell for. We got another vest. This one said MF Old Bones. I don't know what that's about. But this one, something crazy on the back. MF Old Bones. Geese other Patagonia. This is a Patagonia Chinchilla jacket. Men's size large. The collar is a little dirty, so I'm gonna throw this in the wash. You got the little Patagonia hit on the sleeve. And the Chinchilla stuff does pretty well for me. I probably would get maybe $50 to $60 for this one. It's just crazy that no one saw this one either. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm just like, you know what it is? For one, I don't mind like really looking. Like some people I see, they would like just skim through stuff. And if you were just running through the racks, you wouldn't notice this because it doesn't have a whole bunch of Patagonia branding, but people just, always in a rush. You miss out on your blessings if you miss out on your blessings, you run through stuff. Oh, this was just a t-shirt. That was pretty whack. I ain't gonna waste y'all time with that. This one is another Patagonia piece. Didn't even realize how much Patagonia I got. Crazy. Patagonia, this R1 piece, I think I should probably get somewhere about maybe $50 for this one. This one is really nice and clean. Size large for women. This was the last piece that I ended up finding. This Patricia Wolf jacket right here. Patricia Wolf. This was, I don't know who that is, but this jacket was bananas. the amount of people that was trying to grab this up and was kept asking, could they see it? Could they see this jacket? Oh, let me see what this is about. What's this? I'm like, yo, crazy is fine right here. This was something that was, I'm gonna price that real high. Oh, I got a couple more stuff. I thought I was done. We got this REI jacket right here. REI, I don't usually sell this brand, but on a half off day, I'll take a chance on it all day long. And this would probably sell for about maybe 25, 30 bucks. But like I said, I don't usually pick up REI, but I figured why not? It is Gore-Tex, so that's something that made me want to grab it because I know Gore-Tex stuff usually does a little better. I don't know if you answered my question. My phone froze. Does Land's End jacket sell good on eBay? No, it doesn't sell good for me. Does not sell good for me. I haven't picked it up in a very long time. Next, we got a pair of Piranha leggings. And these are kind of like hiking leggings. I don't know. These have like pockets on the side. These have like kind of just more sturdy. So these might be like some, like I said, hiking leggings. Definitely just not your normal pair of workout pants. But these are really nice. I'll probably get 25 bucks for these. And the last piece that I saved for the very end. So for those of you that stuck with me. Now, if you vegan and you're not into fur and you all that type of stuff, this is not for you. You might want to leave. You might get upset. But this piece right here, crazy. This is real fur. This is got a talon zipper on there. And anytime you see a jacket with a talon zipper, that just lets you know fur is crazy. That'll just let you know that it's a high quality jacket. But this jacket right here, like I said, I don't even know how much I'm going to sell this for. I have no clue. I'm going to have to do some research. I've seen some fur jackets sell for like 1,000 and I've seen some sell for like 200. But that's easily going to be covering this $175 investment. This was just a crazy thrift find. I just had to share this whole stuff with y'all because it's the most amount of money I've ever spent. And like I said, I'm going to take my time listing this. This will probably get listed throughout the week periodically. So if you guys are interested in any pieces, definitely let me know because I'm not going to be listing all of these right away. Some might sit for maybe until fourth quarter comes around. But fourth quarter is practically here because in terms of sales and me moving product, this has definitely been my best month since like January. And January I almost did 10,000 in sales in the month of January. So we're very close to doing outperforming January's numbers. So fourth quarter is practically here. People are shopping. Back to school came, and back to school definitely changed the whole like landscape. People have been shopping like crazy. A lot of people are buying stuff on Poshmark for more money than I was expecting. I've been seeing Poshmark sales. I feel more comfortable listing higher priced items on Poshmark. You're always still gonna get your usual buyers that don't want to spend any money. They would see you listed for 20 and they'll send you an offer for 5. You're always gonna get that. But I'm just feeling more comfortable listing more expensive pieces because I'm just seeing people, they don't mind it. What somebody says, rabbit, fox, raccoon. I have no clue what type of fur that is. No clue. I'm gonna have to do some research. Keep the fur jacket for a cold day and flex on everyone. Now, I'm not even a flexer. I don't even know what kind of fur. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to do some research on that because it didn't have any tags or anything. So, but like I said, someone says in here, it's been a great month for me as well. That's what's up. Congrats. We gotta enjoy these moments. When we have good months, I try to talk about it. When I have slow months, I try to talk about it. When I make mistakes, I try to talk about it just so you guys can see the full picture because I don't always come across a huge sale like this where I'm able to even grab this amount of stuff. So I figured I'll share this. But I've made videos on my worst sales on Poshmark. I've made videos on the stuff that took forever to sell. So you guys can see a full spectrum of what it's like being a full-time reseller. It's not glorious. It's not pretty because like I said, I got to go through all this stuff. I got to wash a lot of this. I got to clean a lot of these shoes. But it's something I enjoy doing. I think anybody could do it. Everybody probably won't because it involves a lot of work, but anybody can, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where I think it's just important to share the journey. I have all my high-end items listed and they have been selling very well. That's what's up. You sell on Poshmark? Are you talking about Poshmark or eBay? Because I was saying, I went on a little tangent earlier where I think Poshmark sales, Poshmark buyers are spending a little more money. It usually doesn't happen for me. I usually sell a lot of lower end pieces on Poshmark, but lately I've been selling like $100 shoes, $100 boots, and I usually sell all those type of stuff on eBay. So I'm glad. I'm glad to see Poshmark buyers are I'm always say Poshmark buyers are some of the cheapest in the game, but you know, it's improving. So I gotta give them credit where credit is due. But I think that's all I got. Everybody in the chat, thanks for checking it out. I'm gonna try to drop a video tomorrow. I'm gonna just work on a good topic idea and try to get that out. Or I might just hit the thrift again and make a trip to the thrift. I don't know. But like I said, thanks for joining. I'm gonna see y'all guys in the next video. And if you guys got any questions, drop that in the comment section, drop it in the live stream. Try to get back to you as soon as possible. Everybody that's supporting the Patreon, thanks again. I'm gonna be dropping a video. I'm probably gonna record that right after this. I'm gonna show you guys my inventory system, show you guys how I organize my stuff, show you guys my death pile, what I'm working with, and just give you guys some more insight on that, some more like behind the scenes. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Somebody says, where's a good site to sell VHS tapes? Definitely Amazon. If it's brand new in the box, or if it's just like unused media, definitely Amazon. If not, if you can't sell it on Amazon, try eBay. Someone says, Stephen Parker, I appreciate you taking time to educate us on what works for you. I'm new to the game with 41 sales so far and loving it. That's what's up. It's you just got to enjoy the process and trust the process. Every sale, you're getting one step closer to just learning more about the business. And trust me, it's about to be 3 years in and I'm still feeling like it's first day. I still feel like I'm brand new at it. So I'm always trying to learn something new. You guys see, I'm always in the thrift. And it's just like, you know, I just got to go for it. Got to go for it while you're young. You can't wait till you get older and then want to, you know, do something that takes too much work. This is a lot of work. It's taxing. So you got to do stuff like this while you're younger, while you have the energy, the mobility. And by the time I'm a little up in age, say 40, 45, I could focus on other stuff like real estate and where I'm not having to run around so much. But, you know, I'm building the foundation now. So where I know what a hard day's work is like. I know what it's actually like dealing with money, dealing with customers, just business as a whole. And once I get a little older, you know, I won't have to do stuff like this. And I could just, you know, go back to throwing my suits on and my shirt and tie and just chilling. But for now, while I have the energy, I figured it's probably one of the fastest things I could do and just start knocking stuff out. So that's enough at it. I'm going to see y'all guys in the next one. Peace.